Simpsons in the back of that limo. And it was a week after he was acquitted.
We got there as that limo was getting to O.J.'s house.
We never saw his face because it was dark, but we saw the limo parked in Rockingham, O.J.'s house.
We saw somebody opening the door at the house, and we saw a person running in.
O.J. Simpson went back to the scene of the crime.
It's one thing to when you encounter, a Costco enthusiast who's always trying to talk about how great it is. We don't have one here, but you have to travel like to Tulsa or Springfield.
Sure.
But everyone won't stop talking something up. Can get annoying.
Oh, sure.
And I think we all have a thing that we're really big into, possibly, that we do talk up.
Probably, yeah. What's mine?
You're an exception to the rule.
I don't think I do.
You talk nothing up.
I really don't. I guess I don't.
I will talk TV shows and movies up.
You do.
Because I know that you don't watch a lot of them. And if I think you will really like it, I will.
Sometimes I take your suggestions and I go watch. And, yeah, other times I don't
Like-
have time. It's not that I don't believe that they're probably good.
Yeah. The movie The Gentleman
I watched that.
was really good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
If you haven't watched it, by the way, gentlemen.
it's good.
They were asked, what are you sick of people trying to convince you that is great?
Oh, okay. All right.
What are you sick of people trying to convince you is great? Some responses. Start a business. Some people are not meant to be business owners,
No, yeah.
and they don't mind a boring, stable gig working for the man, because I don't want the stress of, because there is stress of running a business.
Some of
It's
those
just
people-
not all glamorous.
My dad was one, son of a business owner.
Yeah.
And so I think he took that knowledge that he gained as a young man and said, I like this place over here that has insurance on all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. And he sees that as a good thing.
And I think a lot of small business owners, I think some people are, they should be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some not so much.
I think it would be cool, but I don't have any one thing that I think, oh, I got to go start this business. It's not like that.
Running. People are tired of people trying to convince them running is great.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It is good for you.
I know. I don't deny that.
But
I've never fought off the idea that it was good for you. What I have fought off is the runner's high and stuff like that.
there is that.
Yep. Never experienced it. And I did at one time in my life have to run a lot for sports. I never remember going, man, I've hit another level and I just have a high where I'm enjoying it. I still hated it every second of it.
Yeah, running. Joan, an old comedian, Joan Rivers, once joked, the first time I see a jogger smiling, I'll consider it.
Yeah, they usually do look miserable.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't equate to me how people get so into it. Oh, it's great. It's wonderful. It's like, well, okay. I know it's good for you. I don't fight that part.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to do it for my enjoyment.
Stanley mugs,
Yeah, it's just
the mug trim.
they're just the same. Honestly, I would say they're less valuable to me than most of the other insulated cups I have because they look real top heavy. You know?
Well, they fit in your cup holder perfect.
I guess that's and stick up out of it that far.
Yeah. Well, you got to be, as you cross the desert.
Is it so I can just lean my head over and get a sip while I'm drinking? Because it's that tall, it's shoulder high when it sits in my cup holder? I don't know.
They can just lean right over and suck.
To me, it's the price sucks enough. I'm not doing that.
Hot weather. People are tired of that. That's you. There's your thing.
Is that
hot
it?
weather.
That I
don't think you try to convince other people. You just say, "Look, I want it to be hot."
I do. Let me preface. I prefer 100 to 0, like every day of the week. I just don't. I hate the cold so much. I do think it's funny when people start over exaggerating 83 degrees. Oh my God, it's so hot out there. It's like, just wait in a month, it's going to be 97. Yeah. It's not hot yet.
Again, these are people are sick of people trying to convince you is great. You can text us 417-659-9797. Let us know if there's something that you would like to add to the list. On here as well, speaking of cold, is ice baths. People are sick of people trying to convince them ice baths are great.
That was a trend. I haven't seen it as much, but
I have.
It's because
In
you watch.
my circle, because I want to do it.
That's
I do.
why. Because it keeps getting fed to you because you watch them.
But
You're convinced that it's good?
yeah, I am. But I would like to try it to see if it is. I'm not 100% convinced because I don't know. I haven't tried it. It might not be for me.
I think
And it
it'll
might not be-
suck while you're in there, to be
Oh, yeah,
honest.
well, of course it's going to suck. That's the whole purpose.
The whole just like running.
You
It
get
sucks.
It helps inflammation, and then you jump in and you battle through that suckness for the 2 or 3 minutes, and you get out, and your endorphins and everything else are just jacked,
Okay.
and then you're good. Your day's good. I want to try it.
If you say so.
I don't know. That's what they're telling me.
I think I'm just such a skeptic on
You just
all
don't want to
this
be
stuff.
cold.
I hate being cold.
So I would because I've done ice baths in the sense of like after some of the triathlons I did, I would go and it helps. Like the lactic acid and stuff in your legs, I would get in one for a while and it helps.
Okay.
It does help. So I want to try it, but it costs like $2,000 or something to get one of these stupid things, or you have to buy a gazillion bags of ice every day.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Feels like the new trendy thing that celebrities are into.
If it was super simple,
Mhm.
I would do it. It's too difficult, too much money, and I would do it.
Sure.
He didn't believe me.
No, I know you won't because you won't.
I'm not going to spend the money, and
I know.
that's why I just said if it was cheaper.
Everything's
able to
always
do
too
it.
expensive. You would do it except it's too much money. That's
Golf is too much money. I
that's
do it all the time.
most things for you. That's really almost everything.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just
All right, I'm pretty cheap. Oh, that's too expensive. That's $2.
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
All my money goes to golf.
it does. It does. Yeah.
I put.
But you're not trying to convince me that it's great either.
No, I won't convince you. I wouldn't try to convince anybody that it's great. Now, maybe once I did it and it was like, oh, I feel so much better, I might try to like, dude.
What's the point of convincing somebody else the thing you like is great? Sometimes I
So
want
you
it to
could-
not be that crazy busy or popular or whatever.
That's golf for me. Stop trying to make golf more popular. I'm sick and tired of golf courses being packed.
I kind of like the place.
I
that's
remember
less busy.
10 years ago, hardly anybody. After COVID,
Yeah,
places are packed.
COVID's changed it for sure.
And they keep going, we need to make golf more popular. No, we don't. Get off the course. Don't go. Golf sucks.
We're not inviting
I will try
people.
to convince.
We're get off my lawn, people.
I will try to convince people golf is terrible.
That's
It's a horrible game. You don't want to do it. It's frustrating. It always makes you feel bad. But every once in a while, you get to do something that it makes you feel really cool, and you're like, "Oh, I want to come back."
yeah, it's so
But you
bad.
don't want that.
Yeah,
It's a bad.
You don't want to go hang out with your buddies for 4 hours and drink.
I think
That's awful.
I think I could do a better job at trying to convince people not to do something.
Me too.
The problem is, usually when I try to do that, that's when they go do it. That's the story of what I do. Anna said, talk up bands.
Bands is a good one. I think movies can be put into that category too. You got to see this. You got to hear this. They're the best ever. And then a lot of times you listen to it and you're like, it's okay.
And last one, AI.
Yeah, we have somebody in the office. Now, in fairness, he's a tech guy.
He's a tech guy.
So he's so excited about what AI can,
It's because he doesn't know.
that it's going to
They've
replace
already-
him.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Like,
You are just talking up your replacement.
I know. And I'm not going to tell him. I'm tired of trying to tell him. Whatever.
Look at this cool thing AI will
See
do.
you in the bread line, dude.
place you never go see.
Go to anyone is welcome.
I don't know the name, but what's going on? Look at the stare.
This is a pig show, and this is the showmanship division, which is how well the exhibitor shows their pig. They stare at the judge because the judge will point to them to be penned, which means they make the cut and will come back for the final round. It also shows control, and the intensity shows the desire they have to win.
Where they stare, is there a judge?
Yes, there is a judge. They usually fly judges from across the country. This show was in California, and the judge is from Colorado.
And then, is this like a sport, or is it like a competition?
Technically speaking, this is not a sport. This is a competition and highly competitive.
Stacy and Ruby, Lenny and Bob, also not their name, but it feels like it fits right.
Kara's and SmackDown. Crew and Greta, but you were close.
And then what's up with the fit? And look at the pearls and the belt.
It is important to look your best in showmanship. Both the kid and the pig needs to be presented well. The belt buckles are what they get if they win.
And is this like they chosen pig, or they have multiple, to choose from?
They have a pig specifically for showmanship, but right now they have 10.
Yeah, I'm screaming thug life. Yeah, I like my money neat, but I still live a rough life. And I can't get no sleep cause I've been fighting demons all night. I get it, then repeat it, I've been thumbing through it all night. I'm straight up out the street, now I get back ends after long flights.
Respect them, and if they stand against you, show them no mercy.
Pig, pig, 1, 2, 3, pigs, they are pigs. Pig, pig, 1.
Lion, rock your hips. Come on.
Okay, babe, I need a little space for just a second. Thank you. What? Really? Are you kidding me right now?
Got to push the button.
Oh, yes, you do.
So the other night, couple nights actually now in a row, I have run across these videos on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Why, I don't know that all of a sudden they showed up. And it's of this farm. I think it's the Dotson
Maybe.
farm.
Okay.
It's something of that nature. And I'm sure other people, if they do TikTok, have run across this. Surely I'm not the only one.
I bet you're the only one.
And why I'm seeing these, I have no idea, but it's like show pigs.
Uh-huh.
And
It doesn't feel like the thing that you would be given.
exactly,
I
right?
don't know why, but
All of a sudden this shows up in my feed,
yeah.
and probably the reason I see more of them because I stopped.
You
Because
watched it.
There's a girl showing the pigs
Mm-hmm.
that is scary. The scariest looking face I've ever seen as she's doing this. And then it's that intrigued of what the hell, what kind of cultish, weird thing have I just stumbled across that I didn't know existed?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yes, I do get more of them. And they're showing, I guess, because they're basically, it's a death stare.
Uh-huh.
I guess they got judges.
Yeah, sure.
And they're staring at them
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And
Or
they're
not
kinda-
they. She specifically.
And she's kind of hunched over,
uh-huh.
and they swat the pig
Mhm.
on either side as they show it.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole time doesn't take her eyes off of you.
She
doesn't
doesn't.
look like she blinks.
Mm-mm.
It is freaky. And I was like, what have I just stumbled into?
And-
What weird cultish thing at the fair that I didn't know existed is happening that you have to look like you're about to kill a judge as you're swatting this pig around.
He comes to me, and we both grew up in rural areas.
And that's the thing is I grew up in rural areas and had to go to these farms and shows and
Yeah.
stuff back in the day.
So it's not that you don't know pig show exists at the fair.
Right.
That's obviously what it is. It's a fair pig show. It's an animal show. But he comes asking me, what is this? And I don't know how to explain. It's not just the pig show. What he's asking is, why does this girl have the I'm going to kill you serial killer face for
Yes.
the entire pig show?
What's that about?
And-
I've never seen this before.
So I don't have the answer for you here at all, at whatsoever.
It's a weird cult fair thing. Pigs.
But I don't.
A cultish pig thing.
I had lots of friends that showed through 4-H and FFA and those sort of things. I don't remember them ever having to death stare. This lady, I say lady, what do you think she is, 12?
Yeah.
This
She's probably a little older than that.
Okay, this
Not much.
15-year-old girl maybe looks like she's an eventual serial killer.
Yeah.
She has such a game face on to show pigs
Oh,
and
it's a
stare.
game. I did not realize that was a thing.
If you're an animal shower out there, if you do this, your
Please
kids
let me
do
know this is normal.
Is there a reason why they look into the soul of the judge? Is it?
Because it does look like she is. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has seen this. If you've seen it, please, maybe I'm not the only one. Text 417-659-9797. Please tell me you've seen this. And I'm not the only one. Because Bobby does, he was like, I've never seen that at all.
I haven't.
Why I come across it, I don't know. And then she was showing a llama.
It was not a llama, actually.
Yeah.
He comes in with that story. Hey, can you explain this pig showing thing to me?
And why are they about
this
to...
girl's showing a pig and a llama, and I said,
And they're about to break their llama's neck.
that's interesting. I've never seen anybody show a llama. I bet it happens. I just have never seen it. He finds the video. That's a sheep. That is not a llama.
And then I look at it again
That's a
in
ewe.
the morning, and it's like, that is a sheep. It's just shaved, and the way they're holding the head. And late at night, it looked like a llama. You know all how that works. Late at night, it might be a sheep. It looks like a llama. And then you're like, oh.
Your vision's a little more blurry in the evening after 6 drinks. It's the way it goes.
But yeah, it was a sheep, not a llama.
You know what? We'll try to. I think we can try to maybe do something with our own TikTok on this. That way you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. So you can always follow CPH and Bobby Show on TikTok.
Yeah. If you have seen this and you know exactly why they are doing this, I would love for you to text us and let us know.
From the live stream, listener says, I was in the FFA, and they say to stare the judges down.
Really?
See, I don't remember my friends doing that, but maybe they did. Not like this girl does. I promise you that. Because if they would have done it when I watched them show calves and things, I'd have said, why are you staring at them like that?
I think you put it very good. They are staring into their soul and going to rip it out.
If I were the judge, I'd subtract points from that girl just for the way she's looking at me.
Yeah. Surely somebody else has seen this crazy cult weird thing that's going on with pigs and sheep. Want to revisit the Saw franchise? Then you should subscribe to Disney Plus.
Really? That doesn't seem like the place that the Saw movies would live.
I thought it was a stretch when they put Deadpool on there,
Uh-huh.
but now Saw. You can now stream the first 7 Saw movies on Disney Plus with the Disney Plus Hulu bundle.
Gee, the first 7, how many are there?
I don't know. There's a lot.
I stopped watching at 3. I remember 3 being like, all right, I think I'm done. There's probably 10. I didn't even know it.
Obviously, I believe it's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
One person I thought was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Late stage capitalism doesn't get enough credit for occasionally being pretty funny. It is pretty funny.
Mickey Mouse and Saw in the same place.
Another said, quote, Goofy, caught in a saw trap. Gosh.
Gorge.
Gosh.
That's pretty good. I like that too. Yeah, Disney, which when it launched, it was very much like this is going to be a kid-friendly streaming service.
Yes.
This is a family-friendly, entirely family-friendly
You now have to actually turn on, if you do not want your kids to watch Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
you have to click some buttons to make sure that doesn't happen.
Now the Saw stuff too.
Now Saw.
I'm going to have to log in. Is it on there right now or it's coming soon?
It sounds like it's right now. So people have to check it out and see.
Oh.
And if you are a Saw fan, Amanda Young, she was in Saw.
Mm-hmm.
If she's now on Disney Plus, does that make her a Disney princess?
It's as much as Elsa or Pocahontas or any of them to me. I think
Right?
so. Yeah, I think so. She should be considered a Disney princess.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Jelly Roll says his dream is to one day do a duet with Garth Brooks. Garth is very likely to agree to make that happen, because when has Garth Brooks ever turned down a Jelly Roll? Las Vegas has triple-digit temperatures this week. It's so hot people on the Vegas Strip are trying to cool off by standing next to J-Lo's current popularity. A fan who ran on the field during a Reds-Guardians baseball game got tased by cops. But in those few seconds, he had more electricity than Cincinnati has shown all season. And a study found that yawning has health benefits. Finally, a health benefit to listening to this show. This is not headline news.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Anna. Thanks for joining. I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. Live stream tomorrow won't be happening.
Yeah.
We're doing an update thing.
Yeah.
So live stream tomorrow won't happen, but it'll be back Monday, because that's Friday. So Monday. We're doing an update thing. So the live stream won't be happening, just heads up. We'll have the videos and everything out there, but just giving you a heads up on that. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Take care.
And thanks for joining.